Hi, welcome back to Live and Breathe Horses. And today, the title of the video is How to Get Your Horse to Love You. So it's a bit of a joke, really, because I think it's kind of the thing that we all want, really. We want our horse to love us, but what does that mean to the horse, you know? What does that mean to us? So the point I want to make about this is it's about being loving. So over the years I've worked with some difficult horses, and sometimes people say, oh, what is it you do? I don't have any great powers or talent or magical skills, nothing more than anybody else, you know. I can do what I do because I've practiced a lot and that's it. But the one thing I think really matters is that I really feel love for them, and they know that. So they don't know that on the level of thinking, oh, she loves me. It's more about when you go in that feeling of being loving, you give off a state of being that's a very calm, safe, peaceful and grounded, centered, you know, comfortable place to be. And it's a nice place to be around when you're in that feeling. And I think that's what the horse feels. So the secret for having your horse to love you has to start with being loving, which has to start with loving ourselves. Not such an easy thing sometimes, but something we all need to practice. And it's that idea of just being loving, you know, not that I have to love you or I have to love you. Of course, I love you very much, Umo, but it's just that feeling of being loving that is transformative, I think, to the horses, and they love that feeling. So when you're in that feeling of loving with your whole heart, starting with yourself, because of course you can't give what you don't have for yourself, and then you just are a nice place for horses to be around. And you know, some of the great horsemen, especially men, would not describe it like that at all, but it's the fact they go in that feeling. You know, another example is when somebody does the thing they really love. I have a friend who's a songwriter, and he came here one time and he was playing, and you know, the horses were a bit nervous and I had a couple of quite spooky horses at the time, and I wanted to see how they would react. And when he didn't know horses, so he was a bit started off thinking, oh, what the horse is going to do. Yes, exactly, Umo. That's the bit we're looking for. That let go. So he suddenly at some point let go and just went into the feeling of doing his thing, playing his music, and then that goes into that, it's that same place, isn't it? He's in love with what he's doing, and it's that feeling. And suddenly the horses all felt so comfortable to approach him and stand around, and they started, you know, to take a breath and just enjoy. So yes, that's a bit of a soppy one today, but I think it's a very important one, and it's the foundation of everything. So when we want our horses to love us, take some time to try and love ourselves, being honest where we're at with that, and yeah, it can take us a very long way. So thank you for joining me today. Keep tuning into the light, and I'll look forward to see you next time.